Here's our Farmers National Bank starting lineups for Girard. They will come with Jim Standhart, 5'9" junior, averages 8.5 points, 2.5 assists per game. Evan Delbane, 5'8" senior, also starting, 2.5 points per game. Evan Standhart, 5'11" junior, 11.3 points and 11.5 rebounds per game. Craig Randall, their leading scorer, 23.2 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists per game. He's a 6'1" sophomore. And rounding out the starting five for the Indians, 6'1" senior John Norman. Here's Kevin White for the Bulldogs, who will start 5 seniors tonight. He's a 5'6" guard, averaging 4.8 points. Next out is Ryan Burke at 5'10", averaging just under 3 points per game. Here's Mario Bouchardine, 6'2", getting a start tonight for the Bulldogs. Here's Troy Bull. He's 6'2", averaged 2.5 points per game. And rounding out the starting senior 5 for the Bulldogs, Alex Hubble, 6'1", averages 4 points and 2 rebounds per game. And those are your senior starting lineups, brought to you by Farmers National Bank, the Valley's strongest local bank. That is our Campus Book and Supply pregame show. Campus Book and Supply has the books you need at the price you can afford. Check them out online at campusbookonline.com.
Excited to see Craig Randall averaging about 24 a game this year, and the first time I got to see him on watch the game on TV today. Was a very exciting player who likes to move around the court and has a good inside-outside game, so it's interesting to see how well he'll do tonight against a very good defense. Right now, Poland only giving up 40 points a game, which is pretty impressive.
Evan Standhart will jump it up against Bull, and it's controlled by the Indians, wearing their traveling black uniforms, red numerals, red and white lettering and trim, as they work it from left to right, working on a man-to-man defense. Jim Standhart has it knocked away by Bull, gets it back, passes off to Evan Standhart, now to Randall on the left side. Checked by White. Randall on the dribble, takes him to the key, pulls up, fires. Rim glass, no, and it's yanked down by Bouchardine. Here are the Bulldogs, and they're all whites, blue numerals, blue lettering and trim. White dribbles out front. Girard into man-to-man. Bounce off the Bouchardine. Checked by Evan Standhart. Now to White. Bounces off to Hubble. Bouchardine. Right of the key. Now goes to Bull. Left arc. To Burke. Long three out on top, and he drains it. 3-0 Bulldogs. Here comes Randall. Girard in. They're working around the perimeter. Delbane with it. Left side, dribbles to his right. Deals it off to Jim Standhart. Takes it into the key. His brother Evan. Now to Norman. Deep right wing. Pass out on top. Point right to Randall. 3-0 Poland. 6:40. First quarter. Randall, a standout sophomore. Dribbles with the left hand on White. Works off a screen between the circles. Passes off to Jim Standhart. Now to Delbane, front right. Bounce off to Standhart. Jim dribbles in the lane, and he's blocked on the way. So they throw it dead. And it will go on Bull.
Bull, good start for Ryan Burke coming off the bench and actually starting, but shooting a three. And good to see that in front of his parents and family here tonight.
Girard ball baseline in. Randall gets it in out front right to Jim Standhart. Dribbles on White. Kicks it off to Delbane left corner. Triple try. Flat. Back of the rim and down to Bouchardine. Gives it up to White, who will walk it up into the front court. Picked up by Delbane. Bounce off the ball between the circles. Now to Bouchardine. He shoots the three left side. Long rebound run down by Norman. To Randall. To Jim Standhart. Puts up the runner on the right baseline. And then it comes down to Burke. White in the backcourt. Works on Delbane. 3-0 Poland. Hubble with it now. Front right. Pass off the ball, left arc. Now to Burke on the curl. Out on top, no shot. Gives it up to Bouchardine, left arc.
So far, Girard doing a good job. The man-to-man defense playing very well right now, frustrating Poland a little bit.
White to Bouchardine, drives to the basket, fills it. 5-0 Poland. Back the other way, Randall cut off. Just inside the left arc. Gives it off to Delbane. Pass off to Jim Standahar. Right wing. Dribbles on Bull. Puts up the runner. Low right, no good. Follow back up, won't go. By Evan Standahar. Gets it back. Goes back up and in. Man, he is lunch pail in the tall store. Their leading rebounder, not a big guy either. 5-2 Poland. Back the other way. Burke, 3-ball. Got it. Burke with a pair of triples. 8-2. Bulldogs. Here are the Indians. Jim Standahar is going to shoot a long three out in front. No good. Evan Standahar rebound to Delbane. Back to Jim Standahar. Triple try again. Nope. And this one's yanked down by Hubble. Who hands it back to White. 8-2 Bulldogs. Not a bowl. Between the circles. To Hubble. Looks for the cutter. Pass off to Bouchardine, left arc. Now to White. Right arc. Pours. Can't score on the three. Fight for the rebound. Slapped out in front, run down by Randall. Randall runs to the basket, scoops it up and in. Great body control by Craig Randall. 8-4 Poland. Bulldogs work the offense. Bull, top of the key, has it knocked away by Randall. Randall with a steal, back the other way. It's knocked away from his control, out of bounds. And it will stay with Girard. 3:35 first quarter, 8-4 Poland.
I give credit to Standahar, Evan Standahar, doing a good job underneath. Just really working and getting a couple offensive rebounds already. He has 3 already just in this series.
Nick Andrews in the game for Poland. Also checking in for Girard is Dylan O'Hara. He has it on the left side. Dribbles into the lane. He puts up the runner from 8. Won't go. In and out and down to Bowl. Poland back the other way. White into the front court. Down shifts. Gives it off the ball on the right side. Pass to Burke. Another curl left to right. And he's called for dragging foot traveling. Tonight's Girard basketball brought to you by Price Heating and Cooling in Girard, serving our area since 1937. Price Heating and Cooling. Jim Evans along with Bob Cavalier. We're at 3:10 to play, first quarter. 8-4 Poland. Bouchardine with a steal. Back the other way to the basket. Scoops it up to the left hand. It won't go. Rebound cleared off by Randall. He brings it back the other way. Passes down to Norman, low right. Too low for him. And it goes out of bounds and back to Poland. And Coach Grisdale makes a line change with an 8-4 lead. And here comes Jake Wolf, who will inbound to Gaidos. Nick Gaidos brings it up into the front court. Chalmers in the ball game, along with Dixon, as he tries the entry low left to Wolf. Jake can't pull it in. It goes out of bounds. And back to Girard. And
as soon as he put Wolf back in, immediately Girard goes to that 2-3 zone, trying to force it and do a good job of the turnover.
Jake Reeser checks in for Girard. Randall dribbles point right on Chalmers. He's going to shoot the long three right side. Short. Rebound down to Andrews. Nick clears it off to Gaidos. Races up the floor to Andrews, to Wolf. 3 bills. Nope, can't cash it. Follow back up, and they blow it off. No good. And they're going to call Shamus with the push-off. That's his first, team second. 2:25 first quarter. 8-4 Poland. Randall walks it up the floor. Picked up by Shamus. Bounce off Evan Standahar. Hands it back to Randall. Dribbles left baseline. Puts up the left-hander off balance and tight. Won't go. Rebound Shamus. And as he tries to advance, he's grabbed and fouled. And it goes on Randall. First team foul.
Well, Girard a little frustrated. Started off shooting slowly. That's mostly result of the Poland defense. Just the swarming defense Poland has, and plus the rebounding.
Full court man up. Jim Standahar with a steal. Takes it in the right side, puts it up, partially blocked, and it comes down to Gaidos. Gaidos back the other way, tries to deal it off to Dixon in the left corner, and slapped out of bounds by the Indians, and it stays with the Bulldogs. Leading 8-4, 1:53 to play, first quarter. Gaidos will get it in baseline. Into Dixon on the left side. Bounces back to Gaidos, and he'll work it out on top. Girard in a 2-3 zone now. We go right baseline to Shamus, to Wolf, to Dixon, back to Shamus, low left, up and in. Shamus in the book with 2, 10-4, Poland. Girard in. They work it around the perimeter, or at least out on top. Evan Standard goes right baseline on the pass to Reeser, who comes up short from 15. Poland back the other way, leading 10-4. Andrews has it. High left. Gives it off to Wolf. Passes off to Chalmers. Left arc. Now to Dixon. Shoots the 3. Short. And it bounces out in front to Randall. He brings it back the other way. Randall pulls up. Pours. Can't score on the 3. Too much back the rim and rolls off to Wolf. Sends it down the floor to Chalmers to the basket. Puts it up. Bounces out. No good, but he's fouled. And he goes to the free throw line. And it goes on Jim Standard, his first team second. And Chalmers goes to the free throw line. Shoot 2. Misfires on the first toss. He is 70% on the season at the free throw line. 10-4 Poland. Second shot's in. Thomas with 3. Here's Kevin White back in for Poland. And Guido sits down. 40 seconds, first quarter. 11-4, Poland. Randall dribbles front left. Comes to his right. Working on White. Passes right corner to Jim Standard. 3 ball. Swing and a miss. Way short. It was cleared off by Wolf, who was fouled by Evan Standard in the backcourt. His first team third.
2 for 14 shooting in this quarter for Girard, really struggling and getting one chance, and that's it because of the size of Poland inside.
Poland in. Chalmers with it from White. Hands it back to White. Coming from right to left. Chalmers back to White. Now they'll try and work it inside. They do so to Wolf. Low left. Puts it up and in. Take Wolf in with his first 2, and Poland with a steal on the inbound. And just get the shot off at the buzzer, but it's short, and that will do it for our first quarter. Don't forget, Pizza sponsors the 50-50 giveaway in all of our high school basketball broadcast locations. Try the Pizza $10 dinner deal. Medium pizza with your choice of 1 topping for just $10. And don't forget our Haas Auto Group halftime report coming up, along with our Haas Auto Group half-court shot. Stick around for that. We head to the second quarter for Poland with our score. The Bulldogs 13, Girard 4. Here on the Sports Animal 1390 WNIO.